for tuning in with Dr. Leisha, the Preacher. Okay. Well, guys, this was what, Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday I had went out to what I call a lifestyle club. Okay. Um, the particular lifestyle is like couples centered, basic, and then the singles that show up to mingle. So that's the type of club it is. I'm interested in couples, so I go to the type of environments where I can freely meet, speak with, mingle with couples. Now, at this particular club environment, there is no on site, um, quote unquote, play. Okay. So it's strictly, like a bar and grill, the traditional bar and grill, but it is exclusive for this type of lifestyle. So it's not even really open to, um, like the general public, really. It doesn't serve the general public. The business is designed for this particular alternative lifestyle. So, anyway, there's a large range of people that attend, you know, a very large range. Um, but it's a well connected place. They even have like a travel uh, component to it. There are a lot of um, international places where couples travel with their single dates, to resorts and places and things. Um, I've often traveled to Jamaica. There's a place called Hito. So I enjoy that place. I've gone there. Um, there's a place in Florida that I go to frequent. So anyway, I've been a part of this lifestyle for many years. I started out with my husband, the second one, and I think we started back in officially we started in 2012, but we researched it for an entire year before we actually opened up our marriage to it. And we called it polyamory. That's what we um, opened up our marriage under the umbrella of polyamory. And then we had another component, like a subcomponent called swinging. So, but we were not the type of swingers, like not loose swingers. We swung with select other couples that like matched our, social status, work status, stuff like that, so yeah. But anyway, so just to give you guys an idea of, the caliber or range of people that I interact with in this particular lifestyle. So, I met a guy the other night. He is coupled, but he's in separation with his wife. He's in separation, but they have an open type relationship, so, but right now they're in separation and he hasn't started dating yet. He's been supportive of her dating lifestyle at the moment. But, it's getting to him. You know, when we were talking, he was looking straight into my face, making it very clear that I do not like being alone. And that resonated with me. It did. I don't feel that I'm alone. I did at one point. But over the past 2 years, I've been, I cut myself off. I cut myself off intentionally from all people, like dating, loving. I haven't had any, no one has seen me without my clothes like that, or touch me or none of that kind of stuff. I have not, I just been dry. So I'm not lonely, alone, none of that. I'm still recovering and healing from that marriage. I am. I just am. It is what it is. You know, this is the first time in my life I've ever experienced this type of a breakup. You know, so, you know, it really got me. It really got me. I was overly invested. I invested way too much, way too much. So now I'm at the point on my journey where I feel ready enough to at least meet someone, you know, to have conversation, to flirt with, in public, like a teenager, you know. I mean, I'm 55, guys. I know I'm old and 55 and all that. I get that part. But hmm, here is someone who is pretty much in the same boat that I am in. We're in the same boat, you know. Hold on just a moment, guys. Yes, sweetie. You talking to a friend? I'm talking to my YouTube friends. You know how we always make videos on YouTube? So I'm talking to my YouTube friends live. You want to say hi? You can say hi. Now, don't say anything naughty. You have to, talk nice, okay? My grandkids, we live in the hood. We hood folks, y'all. So we never know what they going to say. So I'm just letting them know. All right, so go ahead. You can say hi. Hi. We're in the future. Hmm? We're in the future world, in a city. Oh, we are. We're in the future, in a world, in a city. Yeah. Wow. Well, thank you, 6-year-old grandson. I appreciate that. All right. Well, I'm going to get back to my friends because we're all grown ups. Okay. So you go back and you watch some kid stuff. All right. And I'll be with you in a minute. Thank you for putting up my Christmas tree earlier. Thank you, baby. All right, guys. So anyway, he's in the other room now. But when he wants his attention, hey, I have to give it to him. He's 6, but he's in king training right now. And when a king enter the room, we women need to stop and give them their, due. So anyway, I like having each grandson. I have 7 grandsons, 7 grandsons. So ranging from ages just a few months old. His name is Seth, our second chance. He's my second chance, y'all. Up through King Caden is 15, 15. And then I have one grand diva, a daughter, one daughter. So anyway, so now guys, I am open to, just being flirty, and girly and, just dressing up, putting on makeup and being cute. You know, I'm not ready for anything romantic per se, or, definitely nothing sexual, nothing like that. That's way out of line. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, I just want to feel like a woman. Just feel like a woman. You know, not a traumatized woman, not a divorced woman, not a woman who, you know, just, I just want to feel like just a plain old woman, just stripped down woman. That's it. I want to, take a shower, put on some, clothes, change outfits a couple of times, Try on this lipstick and say, oh, I don't like that one. Wipe it off, put on a different lipstick and say, oh, yeah, that's the one. I always wear glitter eyeshadow. That's just what I do. And I've been wearing the same, pretty much the same blue eyeliner since high school. So I'm just a blue eyeliner girl. As black as I am and dark as I am, I like blue eyeliner. It is what it is. In Michigan, it's known to be the white girl thing, but I happen to be one of those black girls that love blue eyeliner. Okay. And I've been wearing it, I'm 55, and I've been wearing this blue eyeliner since at least age 15. So, anyway, um, so, I just want to do that, guys. Just feel girly, just go out. If he paid, great. If not, I have my own money. He may go out with me and say, I just don't like her, and just run out the door. That's fine. I can pay my own bill, you know. But I'm girly and I like men being men. I'm old school. It is what it is. And I don't know what they call it today. I can't keep up with all the phrases and terminology and stuff as well as I'd like to. But at the end of the day, I'm old school. And I was raised that, ladies are to be a certain way, you know. And I've conducted myself that way the majority of my life. But then toward the end of this, last marriage, things just got so out of control. I was just so out of character and just so, overtaken, you know, just a silly woman, just a silly woman. You know, I wasn't raised that way and I didn't conduct myself that way, all my life, really. You know what I'm saying? But, that marriage got rough. It got rough for both of us, not just me. It got rough for him too. I'm a witness. I'm a witness of how rough that marriage was for him. And I'm definitely a witness for myself of how rough it was for me. And there's a lot of valid reasons as to why we had to endure that type of suffering or why we chose to. A lot of valid reasons. And I will share those stories moving forward on my channel. But tonight, after 2 years of being dry and just dealing with myself and regaining my family, and when I say my family, I mean literally the people that I birthed, 2 daughters and 8 grandchildren. My direct offspring is all I have, myself and us. That's it. The divorce washed everybody else away out of my life like a hurricane, like a huge tornado. And I'm okay with it, actually. I feel like we're Noah's Ark or something, me and my kids. It's just us, you know. But it's more than just us because, my kids have other people in their lives. And these other people are willing to, let me in their doors too. And I'm thankful and I'm very grateful. But in the meantime, I'm ready to just, be me again. Allow myself to spring out of a dry well. At least I have a well, right? Jacob's well. I'm a part of Jacob's well. Jacob's well still springs through me, and it comes out in love. It comes out in love. It comes out in forgiveness. It does. And because I have the ability to love, guys, the other side of love is hate. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, talks about there are times when it's appropriate to love, and then there are times when it is appropriate to hate. Absolutely. And you better know when to roll each dice. You better know when to roll the dice of love. And you better know when to roll the dice of hate. Okay? Because if you don't, then this world will take you out if you can't be balanced. So, right now I have to stay extremely balanced because I got a lot of love going on and a lot of hate going on right now. It hasn't always been this way. There's been times I was surrounded by more love, a lot more love than hate. But when that hate side decided to, grow, woo, you know what I mean? It did what it had to do. But thank the Lord for Jacob's well. And every once in a while we get a little spring. And right now, I think, that well is starting to fill up, y'all. It's starting to fill up. We're not like, and we're almost on the brink of abundance. I mean, I'm not trying to speak too soon or nothing, but it is what it is. Mm, 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 mm. The past 4 to 5 years have been the most intense since 2011. This, divorce has been brewing since 2011. And I'm just now here in 2024, balancing out. It took that long from 2011 to 2024 for me to just kind of feel a little balanced, coming out of that. Because he had money, he was able to, jump a little faster than me, you know what I mean? Because he had money. I ain't had no money. Only the money that he threw my way. The only money that I have is what he throw my way. That's it, guys. I don't have no other money coming in. Just the breadcrumbs. But I'm making them breadcrumbs work. I got my family back. I own my home. I own my cars. They old. Everything I got is old and, used and stuff. But shoot, it's man. It's man. It's okay. And I got hope. And I'm meeting new people. And doors are open back to me. Doors that were slammed in my face that I didn't think would ever be open again. They're back open. And I'm like, wow. Wow. And I'm walking through them, y'all. Hey, looking good. Coming off of my cruise and stuff, hey. It's just a matter of time before, I have my own money, you know. I'm thankful for, what I have, y'all. I'm not complaining. But it's just how it how it happened. It's just how it happened. It just didn't have to go down that way. It just didn't. But unless I tell my story and explain how it could have been better, you know, I'm just enduring. I'm recovering. And I do forgive. I do forgive. I have to forgive without an apology. I have to give without an apology. I mean, a meaningful apology backed up with proper compensation, proper honor, proper respect on my name, on my face, on my legacy, on my kids. We went through stuff that we should never have had to go through. But, thank God for my grandson Seth giving us all a second chance. And thank God for my grandson, Caden, the oldest, who, he living his life like a man, y'all, at 15. And I can relate because by the time I was 15, I was holding it down too, you know. So I have confidence in my spirituality. I have confidence in my biblical knowledge. I have confidence in my entrepreneurial background, experience, and legacy that I'm leaving to my children and grandchildren. I have confidence in my PhD level education. I have confidence in my upbringing, the good and the bad, the good and the bad. Because the good in my childhood truly, truly outweighed the bad, y'all. I know I talk about the bad, and the bad sounds really bad. It is bad. But I will also say that the good in my childhood truly outweighed the bad. There is no doubt. But I must talk about the bad. I got to. And I will say, my 32 years of marriage, yes, they did have a bad side where I was left twice, where they married the other women that they left me for. So I got to talk about it. But my marriages also had good sides to them. They did. My marriages had good sides. They did. And I talk about those good sides too. But I must talk about the bad. I have to. It's about that balance. It's about, you know, just showing balance. To me, that's also respect. When you acknowledge the good and the bad, you can talk about both. You can grow from both. So when people apologize to me, you got to come with the whole story. You got to come with the good and the bad. You got to apologize from your soul. Get to mean it. I have the Holy Spirit. Pretend like you're talking to God Himself. Why not? That's how I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you like you God Himself. I know you not, but I'm going to treat you like you are. Why not? If I want to be debt free, if I want to be debt free, I have to treat you like you are God Himself. And I have to hold you to treat me the same way. Otherwise, you will be in debt. And I ain't trying to go out like that. So I'm going to go and allow someone to treat me the way I want to be treated. I'm not going to stop trying. And if I have to take breaks between people, so be it. It's my life. I do it the way I want to do it. As long as I'm obeying Most High and He and I are cool and I'm treating people as well as I treat myself, I'm all right. When I do people wrong, I apologize. And I mean it. And I can tell them, I can write them a whole book about how apologetic I am to them specifically. And I don't need no loopholes or nothing. I can apologize straight with no chaser, with no deception, no ill intent, nothing. Just clear and free. And that's what I want coming back at me. And I'm not going to stop trying. But I don't need to be legally bound to people and overly committed either. I know that. I have learned my lesson on that end. Because somehow, some way, I end up on a short end of the stick. And I'm like, well, throw them sticks out, burn them or whatever. Do what you got to do. I'm just going to keep being obedient and faithful to Most High. And those who are doing it, let's just do it together. We don't need contracts and bondage and manipulation and all that. No, just pick up your cross and go. Because that's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. Well, you all be blessed. And I will report back out later on how my day go if we make it out. Now, this particular gentleman, what impressed me about him most is that he is taking care of his own daughter with this woman. He is allowing her to go out there, the mother, to do what she got to do, to be the better person that she think, she need to be. Of course, there's risk in it. Everybody, there's risk in the decisions they make. But in the meantime, with her liberty, he, he is taking care of his teenage daughter. And so once he has her dinner ready and things set up for the evening, then he'll see what he can do. And I told him, hey, no pressure, none at all. I have the rest of my life to enjoy my family and my new friends. No pressure at all. Because my kids and grandkids will always come first. And if a man can't put his kids first, then I really don't have much respect for him anyway. So as long as this man is taking care of his daughter and respecting his baby mama the way that I have always wanted to be treated, then I can be his friend. I can continue to meet with him forever. Why wouldn't I? I want to validate him as a man, as a business owner, as a father twice. He's been in this situation twice and holding it down twice. And I'm like, wow, I'm impressed. Because that's the way I love people. I try to have your back, you know. And when I come across somebody else that has that same ability and is proving it, wow, I'm there. I'm there. I respect a man that loves his kids, all his kids, and the mother of his children. He has a way of keeping a balance. I respect that. And is an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Wow. I don't even care what his color is. When character overrides color, race, skin tone, and all that kind of stuff, this is an example of it right here. Because, I'm past childbearing age. I'm not trying to have no kids with nobody. And I'm not trying to be legally bound and oversharing with anybody. Because I'm at this point in my life, I'm going strictly for character. Strictly. And as long as he's not a homewrecker, and as long as he's taking care of all his kids and is proven to do so, and as long as his baby mothers are, you know, in good relationships with him, where he can have good relationships with his kids, then I'm good with him. I'm good with him. You know, at this level anyway. I like that. I don't want to ever interfere with his ability to be the husband of two women and the father of two daughters. I would never interfere with that. I would only want to add. That's it. Multiply. You know, be fruitful, positive to his kingdom. as my kingdom is blessed by his example, his leadership. That's what I'm looking for. And once I feel that I can maintain a friendship without sex with such a man, you know what I mean? Allow him to love me and respect me as a woman. Allow me to feel like a woman again. He needs to feel like a man again. He has taken a beating. Some man has come and just stripped him of his wife, plucked his wife out of his home. Ooh, mm, my Lord. So he's, kind of beat down right now. And I'm a little further along in the process than he is. And I don't want to violate his vulnerability. I want to help build him up so that he can continue to be a strong husband and a strong father. And while doing that, I'm becoming a stronger woman, a stronger mother, and a stronger leader for those who see me as such. Period. I know my boundaries in Most High and on this earth among the men and among my sisters. And when my sisters are doing well, they know I got their back. But when my sisters are not doing right, they're going to get their ass back. Period. I'm going to let them know when they're wrong. Well, wouldn't I? And that's what I expect to happen to me. I don't want to be walking around here wrong and don't nobody let me know. So what I get an attitude? I get an attitude. Who don't get attitude? Don't let my attitude, you know, ruin everything. Check me. Because I'm sure going to check you. I'm just saying. So let me go spend some time with my grandson. And and get my daughter. My daughter's 30 years old, never married, no kids. We live here together. And so, get her ready to babysit. Because I only go out for like maybe like 2 hours, maybe that. I don't go out longer than that. I don't like driving at night. Ew. I mean, it's night, but I'm not going to be out at past like 11, 12. Even when I was in college, I did not hang out late. I just didn't. That's just not my thing. I wouldn't have a PhD if I was a partying woman. Mm, I'm just saying, guys. So you all be blessed. Pray for my little date, and I'll tap back in. I love y'all. Y'all love me back. We gonna get through this together. I would imagine those who listen to me, they're going through something similar, or know somebody who is, or has gone through something. You relate, you resonate. I appreciate you. You support me, I support you. We just keep it real like that. All right. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.